Thanks, Dan. Approximately 1.2 million people in the U.S. have HIV, according to HIV.gov. Joining me now is Jen Sobolik and Jessica Buckley with more on how they're raising awareness this weekend. So I want to start with, what is the Black Hills AIDS Walk?
Yeah, so Black Hills AIDS Walk is a peaceful walk to show support for people who are living with and vulnerable to HIV in our community. We started it about 3 years ago just to increase awareness for everyone who lives in the Black Hills.
And why is it important for people to show up to something like this?
You know, we need to just get awareness out about HIV, what HIV is and isn't, and decrease the stigma, especially in our community where it's really not talked about a whole lot. And so we just want to get people talking. We want to support those that are living with HIV and vulnerable to HIV.
Yeah, for sure. And what are some ways that maybe if people can't make it this weekend that they could help stop the stigma?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think there are a lot of ways that people can do their own research and educate themselves about HIV and understanding that HIV is a medical condition. It's not a character flaw. That simple thing alone can help people stop the stigma. But also advocating for community groups and local organizations that do this work is important. And you know, any time there's some kind of fundraising activity or things like that that help patients, I think is helpful.
Yeah, for sure. And if people want to come down this weekend, when is it happening?
So we're going to be at the Memorial Park Band Shell on Saturday, so tomorrow, starting at 10 a.m. You don't need to register. The walk is free. And so just come on down, and that's where we'll be. And we'll walk to Roosevelt Park and then back.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's going to be a good time for sure. Why? And I guess how has this event sort of grown and changed over the last 3 years?
Yeah, so we started the walk in 2023 after we had a group of long-term survivors on a planning committee mention that they really wanted more community advocacy related to HIV because we have lots of younger people in our community who haven't even heard of HIV. So we started the walk with a really small group in 2023, and I think it was about 30 degrees outside, but we got together to walk anyway. And it's grown quite a bit, so now we partner with some other organizations that will be there as well, like offering free testing and things like that. And it's just a great time to get together and show support for people who need it.
Yeah, and if people want to come down, are they allowed to bring their pets this year?
Yes, absolutely. As long as they're on a leash and they're people friendly, we welcome all the fur babies. I'll bring my little chocolate lab, Gracie. She's going to be there. And I know a few others are coming too, so please bring your pets.
Well, that's a good thing because having pets there is definitely a sell. If people want to get involved maybe in other ways besides this, where can they find some more information?
Yeah, so we work at Complete Health, which is the community health center in town, so you can contact us. Heartland Health is also another group locally that's very involved in HIV care, and then the South Dakota Department of Health as well.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining me bright and early here on Good Morning Cody.